Welcome back. Ever wondered what the best light is for emergency situations? Yeah, me too. I've kind of gone back and forth. I own a couple of different things, but today I'm going to be reviewing the LuminAID Solar Lantern series. There's a handful of these in here. The biggest distinction between the two, beyond obvious size, is some of them can not only power the light inside with a solar panel on top, but they could also power your phone. So, I'm super nerdy. I have several battery backups in my apartment, and though it's only a sub 700 square foot one bedroom, there's more than one. Those keep my lights on in case there's a power outage for intermittent. But if it's a prolonged power outage, and if you're in a place where there's like hurricanes or bad weather or who knows what, or a bad power grid for that matter, what do? I Originally I purchased a Dietz oil lamp, and that's nice. It fit the aesthetic of my coffee table in the living room and everything, but it requires you to have some lamp oil, I should say, and it's also a fire hazard. Beyond that, mine leaks a little bit. I don't know if everybody's does or something's just a little defective with mine, but yeah, it leaks a little bit. So I had to put vinyl down in the bottom of the tray so it didn't just leak directly into the tray. Anyway, the next iterations of things that I got was an O-bulb from Olight, which also is nice, but it is now limited by its battery capacity, and I think it runs just shy of 2 days, but that's on the 5 lumen low mode. I think it's like 42 hours or something like that. So, looking around, I found that there's this LuminAID light company, and full disclosure, they sent me these samples to review. So I'm not necessarily out of pocket for these, but I will be giving you my honest review on them. And honestly, I think they're pretty cool. Beyond being able to charge them with a standard wall wart power brick USB charger that you'd have for your cell phone, you could also solar charge these outside in direct sunlight. And they're even getting a little charge symbol while I put them next to my studio lighting, because it's a 5600 Kelvin daylight light. So I confused them a little bit. Haha. That being said, they're running a sale for a few different model series for a little limited durations over the next few weeks for the holidays, and so I'm going to have some affiliate links below. If you'd use those, I'd be greatly appreciated. And as with LuminAID, they're a really cool company. It's a couple of women who founded it, and first and foremost, they're about helping people who can't have light get light, and this is a cool little idea. They're self-inflating. You just kind of peel them open, and I'll do one right here real fast. They've got a standard nozzle that you'd see on like an air mattress or something like that, and they kind of twist as you pull it apart, and it starts pulling in air. And granted, it's not fully inflated, I wouldn't say it like that, but you could just put your mouth on the nozzle and put a little bit of extra air into it, and then all of a sudden it is fully inflated. The models that don't offer the charging for the your cell phone are about 4 3/4 inches cubed, but if you let all the air out, they pack down to 1 inch. At least in depth. And then the larger models that will charge your cell phone are 6 inches cubed, but also they fold down to 1 inch in depth. Also self-inflating, same kind of idea, same technology, very simple to put together. And they offer them for different variety of reasons. They even have a really cool spec website. I'll leave a link directly to it for all their different models. But on there's a hyperlink for a quiz. And they ask you, I don't know, like 4, 5, 6 questions. And it's kind of what's your use case? How important is the brightness of the light to you? And based on that, they'll give you a recommendation. And of course, I got the recommendation for the big Pack Light Titan. They're like most powerful light, but that's just because I'm nerdy about light and like run times and high performance. So the smaller varieties that do not power your phones, they come in 3 different varieties. This is the Spectra, where there's 9 different light colors, including a white, which is a little bit off of white, but it's kind of bluish. But c'est la vie, that's what you get with LEDs if they aren't color temperature balanced properly. There's a Nova, which is daylight white, and a Firefly, which is warm light. They got 1,000 milliamp batteries, 75 lumen output, and it's IP67 waterproof. They're dust proof, all that other good stuff, and they float, which is pretty cool. You could also fill them with water, from what I understand, but I think if you just fill them with air, it's kind of cooler to me. I think it might be the older models that you could fill with water. You could probably do it with these two, but it looks like it'd be a little bit harder to get the water back out of there. They have a 24-hour runtime on low. The Spectra, though, is only 12 hours. This one's kind of more of a fun for in the pool or out in the water on the lake or something like that. It has a very simple operation. All of them, you press one button and it'll give you the battery level. And if you press the other button, it'll go through the light modes and the brightnesses. So this one, I believe it's 9 to get to white, but otherwise we could cycle through all the different colors. And then off. And this is the Packlight Nova, which again is the daylight white, and when we press through the buttons, it's just going to go through the different power levels. This is pretty nice too, because if you want to put it, it's also got a little SOS feature. Nice. I'll have to check out some of the other functions there. If you put it up in your tent, you could just hang it from the top of your tent, and it'll illuminate a decent amount of space. The bigger ones, you could probably illuminate like a 2-person tent very well, but I'm sure you could get away with using this at nighttime as well. Again, that cool spec sheet that they have will show you little infographics of how much area is illuminated by them. If we go to the bigger varieties, this is the Packlight Titan, which is the biggest model that they have. Again, all these are on sale for the holidays, so if you want to get one of these, if these look cool to you as cool as they look to me, I'd recommend checking out Amazon right now. I believe they're all 20% off for different durations of times. I'll put the dates below with the affiliate links. But these Packlight models, the ones that have the USB port for charging your phone, the USB-A out, they are a little bit brighter. They again have a daylight white model. This one's called the Packlight Max. They have a Firefly again, which is the warm light, and then they have this Packlight Titan, which is white and red light, and finally they have a Packlight Hero, which is just daylight white, and it's that much more powerful. The Max and the Firefly have 2,000 milliamp batteries and will give you a 50-hour runtime, while the Titan and the Hero include 4,000 milliamp hour batteries and get you a 100-hour runtime on low. So quite a while. That's what, 4 days on low. So pretty awesome. And again, that's not including if they were recharging throughout the day in direct sunlight. So say la vie, that's all cool. All but the Hero should recharge after about 16 to 20 hours, but the Hero, since it's runs a little bit harder, it's going to be 20 to 30 hours to fully recharge with solar, as I understand. And again, they're all self-inflated design, just like you saw before, for very easy to put together. And they're also the same. You press one button, it gives you the power level. You press another button, it starts powering through the brightness levels, and if it's got an SOS or alternate colors or all that good stuff. So whether you're looking to be prepared, unforeseen circumstances, or you're adventuring in the great outdoors, camping, or you just, like I'm throwing one of these in my get-home bag for my car, so if something was to happen, I'd have a little bit of a safety light to strap onto my backpack, and if it's got the SOS function on it too, or it's just that bright, it's that much easier to be seen. And again, if you want red light, that's available too. They all come with a USB cable and an instruction manual, and I would also recommend checking out the specs website. Again, that'll be linked below. But if you're interested, again, would greatly appreciate using the affiliate links below, and it makes for a great holiday gift in all the price ranges, roughly anywhere from $29.99 to I think all the way up to $59.99 currently with the 20% off. So check them out. Thanks again. Have a great day.